Another night of agitation. That's the third time I've dreamt of Maria. I'm attracted to that woman, it's obvious. Lord, preserve me from temptation. This medallion, I saw it in a dream.
Father, I gotta talk to you.
What is it, Ozana?
Well, Mr. Luca asked me to wake him up early. He wanted to leave for Turkey. For Turkey! Imagine that. So, I knocked on his door this morning several times, but he didn't answer. He locked the bolt. I don't know what to do.
That is disturbing. He might be sick. Do you want me to force the door?
Hold on before you break an expensive door. Maybe he's sick, but maybe he's just a heavy sleeper. He likes prune brandy, and he can down a good deal of it.
Still, we have to make sure he's all right.
Father, if you can get into Mr. Luca's room without breaking the door, that would fix everything. It's the wax I use to polish the tables. I hardly have any left, but if you need some, take it.
Good God! Dead. Shot at point-blank range. Stefan's medal, and to think he thought this would protect him. A new painting's been placed over the old one. I smell a pharmacy kind of odor. A Bible in Greek. I have to alert the police immediately.
Number, please.
This is Inspector Brutar.
Hello, this is Father Arno Moriani. The journalist Stefan Luca was murdered in his room at the inn in Vladiviste.
Murdered? Are you sure of that?
Shot to death, beyond the shadow of a doubt.
That's regrettable, because I can't send anyone over. There's turmoil in Albayula.
But you really can't come?
Impossible. The situation here is very serious. We fear riots, and I need all my men.
Then what must I do?
Let's see. Can you contact a doctor?
Yes, Dr. Maria Florescu.
Let her examine the corpse and send us a report. We'll open an investigation as soon as possible.
Goodbye, Inspector. Maria examined the body. She estimated the death at between midnight and 3 in the morning. Clearly, Stefan Luca was chloroformed in his bed, then dragged to the floor and shot dead at point-blank range. I now have to admit some dark force is at work. After Martha, Stefan was killed to prevent him from following the path of the dragon. If I had taken him seriously, if I had helped him, he might still be alive. My God, can I go back to Rome as if nothing had happened? Can I leave the murderer free to kill again? I have made my decision. Since the police aren't doing their duty, it's up to me to pursue the job Martha and Stefan undertook. So I'll follow the path, wherever it might lead, and with the Lord's help, I'll confront whatever awaits me at the end. I'll have to ask Ozana why she covered all the inn's mirrors.
What a calamity, Father. That journalist who's just been killed in my inn. And he didn't even have any family. I think I'll throw out the trunk he left in the attic before it brings bad luck.
He put his trunk in the attic?
Yeah. He just said he had some stuff he preferred not keeping in his room.
Before you get rid of it, would you allow me to have a look at it?
Of course I would. The hook to open the trapdoor's behind you. You could take it.
Another thing, did Stefan Luca tell you to what region of Turkey he intended to go?
Mr. Luca told me the name of the city, but I forgot. Something like yogurt.
Try to remember, please. It's important.
Oh, it's so stupid. I just can't come up with the name. Maybe Mr. Peckmester knows. He's in the parlor. You ought to ask him. It's the custom. We always do that when someone's died in the house.
Our friend Stefan Luca has met a sad fate. Do you have any ideas about this murder?
Perhaps something political. Stefan had very firm opinions. It doesn't take more than that to become the target of some extremist group. No, he merely said that he wanted to follow the path of the dragon, and that passed through Turkey.
When did you speak with him?
On the eve of his death. We'd been drinking together in the parlor. He was very upset. His remarks were not very coherent, but I listened without contradicting him. The noise of the storm, nothing else. To be sure, most chronicles report that he was a hostage in Turkey and escaped.
Where exactly was he a prisoner?
To my knowledge, none of the sources mention that. No, that's ridiculous, not you. Don't tell me you believe in Stefan's mad theories.
Well, he's been killed, hasn't he? And that gives a great deal of weight to his words all of a sudden. Here's our journalist's trunk. Johann Hartner. That name is vaguely familiar. First, let's lift off the lid. The needle is missing. It'd be better to disassemble everything and store it before closing the box. It's stuck. When the chain is removed, Stefan's metal fits perfectly into the hollowed out part. It's stuck. I am already acquainted with these documents. Luca showed them to me in the inn's parlor. Where exactly is the Fox Peak mentioned in the letter? The envelope is missing and the stamp with it.
I'm happy to see you. I was thinking of that unfortunate Stefan Luca. What happened to him is horrible.
You're right. And since the police aren't doing anything, I've decided to conduct my own investigation.
You can count on me to help.
Thank you. To discover the truth, I will have to ask you questions that might be indiscreet sometimes.
In Turkey? Of course, there's that map in the bureau drawer. Wait a minute. Look at this train ticket. I found it slipped within a map of Turkey. Look at the map now. The city of Erguyurt that is mentioned on the ticket is in northern Turkey.
Maria, you did me a big favor. Now I know where I have to go. Following Martha's tracks, I took the train for Bucharest, then Constantinople. A last leg brought me to Ugryurt, the closest station to Dracula's ancient prison. My guide left me at the foot of the cliff onto which the cell caves open. That sinister site has been abandoned for centuries. Earthquakes have destroyed the stairways going up to the cells. Since it's impossible to reach them from below, I've decided to try from above. A winding path led me up to the edge of the cliff.